Hey YouTube, this is Talmage from Team APG. We're almost pretty good. I'm coming at you guys with my Dark World deck. It just got released with the structure deck on October 18th, and I've been working on it since then, trying to get it up to a top tier level, and I think I've gotten it to there. I've played it at my locals and I came in second. And here it is. So I run 3 Grapha. Grapha is the big boss monster. You can discard, or when you discard him, he destroys any card your opponent controls, and then you can return one Dark World monster you control to special summon him, so that comes in handy. You can just get him out super easy. Then I run 3 Snows. Snow is the searcher of the deck. Snow, when it's discarded, can search out any Dark World card, so it doesn't just have to be monsters. Then I run 3 Gold. Gold is mandatory because of special summoning. When gold is discarded, you can special summon him, and you can then use him to return to your hand to special summon Grapha from your graveyard, and then just keep going. Then I run 2 Armageddon Knight. Armageddon Knight's just in there to ditch any of the dark worlds to the grave. It's mostly Grapha, just so I can get his effect going really fast. Then I run 1 Silva. Silva is just like gold. When it's discarded, you can special summon him. Then I run 1 Gores, just because in this format there's a lot of back row hate. So if you're left wide open, then he's pretty much the only thing that can save you. I run 1 Fabled Raven, just because Fabled Raven is really good in this deck because its effect doesn't require you to discard as a cost. It's just part of the effect, so it works with the Dark World monster's effects. Then 1 Morphing Jar. Morphing Jar is just easy draw power, plus his effect goes off and allows all your Dark World monsters to use their effects. And that is the monster lineup. There is, I think, 15 of them. Dark Worlds I found don't run a lot of monsters. It's more spells, and then there's a bunch of traps. For the spell lineup, I run 3 Dark World dealings. It's mandatory to run at least 2, because you draw 1 card, then discard 1 card, so it's just evens itself out. Then I run 2 Dark World Lightning. It's good because it destroys any set card on the field. So if your opponent has nothing set, you can quickly just set one of your cards, destroy it, and ditch a guy, and get his effect going off. Then I run 2 of the field spell. I found that 3 was too much. 2 is perfect. It's really good because you can remove from play 1 Fiend to discard 1 Fiend and then draw a card. And most of the monsters in the deck are Fiend, so it works really well. Then I run 2 Potted Duality. I do special summon a lot, but Potted Duality is just good because it lets you set yourself up for the plays you're going to do next turn, or even if you are just going to normal summon, then you can use its effect and be fine. Then I run 1 Allure of Darkness. The Allure of Darkness is just draw power. It's just in there so that I can keep getting more hand, because I find that I have very little hand presence a lot of the time. Then I run 1 Dark Hole. Dark Hole is just a staple. It's just in there because it'd be not very wise not to. Then 1 Book of Moon, 1 Card Destruction, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Heavy Storm. Those are all the staples. They are just really good. Then 1 Forbidden Lance. The Forbidden Lance is really good because I can use Gold's effect to discard him and then special summon him. But if your opponent bottomless him, you can use Forbidden Lance, stop that, and then just return to your hand with Grapha, and then he'll be completely fine. So that is the spell cards. Then the trap cards. For the traps, I figured out that a really good card in it would be Skill Drain. So I run 3 of them because all the Dark World monsters' effects activate in the graveyard, so Skill Drain does not hit them at all, and it just nerfs your opponent down so hard. I run 2 Mind Crush. Mind Crush is just really good because of all the searching cards these days, so if someone potted Dualities, you know exactly what it is, and you can Mind Crush and get rid of it right there. or if you need the effect to discard, you can just say something random like an extra deck monster, and then just discard one random card, and if you set it up properly, you'll have only Dark Worlds in your hand to discard. Then I run 2 Bottomless. Those will be going to Warnings once Warning gets reprinted in the new tins that are coming out. Bottomless is just good right now to run. Then 1 Torrential Tribute and 1 Solemn Judgment. Those are pretty much just really good cards to run. Solemn Judgment's pretty much mandatory. Just so many times you can win game off of it. So that's the traps. Then in my extra deck, I have 1 Gotchi, just because of the Fabled Raven and the Morphing Jar. I have the odd chance to get out Gotchi, so if I need to, I can. Then I run double Utopia, just because with Grapha's effect, I can discard Snow or something and take control of their guy, and then normal summon a Snow, and then Ixie for Utopia really easily. Or, sorry, not Grapha, of Tragodia, and I side Tragodias. Then 1 Tiras. Tiras is low, rank 5, so he's really good with Golds and Silva, because Gold and Silva can special summon really easy, so you just special summon them, then Ixie, and you've got a 26 beat stick that destroys stuff after it attacks, and it can't be destroyed by card effects. Then there's 1 Magical Android. The Magical Android isn't really easy to get out because it's level 5. 5s aren't the easiest thing. Then 1 Brio. Brio is in there because he's just way too good not to run, and I can get him out by a Snow and Fabled Raven. Then there's Iron Chain Dragon. He's just good, mills your opponent's deck, 2500 attack, level 6. Then there's 1 Gaia Knight. Gaia Knight's just 26 beat stick, so if I need to get over Stardust or something like that, I can easily get over Stardust. Then there's 1 Ancient Fairy Dragon. It just blows up field spells, so anything that uses up field spells, I can use it, and then I gain life points, plus it's got good defense, so I can stop attacks for a while. Then there's 1 Black Rose. Black Rose is just to blow up the field if I need to, just in case I need to restart over. Then 1 Scrap Archfiend. Scrap Archfiend's just a big beat stick. There's not many level 7s that have that much attack, and he's really easy to get out. Then there's 1 Stardust Dragon, because I can make 8s super easy with Fabled Raven and Gold. I just discard Gold with Fabled Raven, special summon, and then Fabled Raven's level 3, sync those 2 for level 8. Then there's Dark End Dragon. Just Dark End Dragon's good because if I need to get rid of my opponent's monsters, I can do it with ease, and it can get over Stardust. Then 1 Thought Ruler Archfiend. Thought Ruler is just there, so if I need life points, I can, or if my opponent's got back row and I feel that it's going to target my guys, then I can just bring him out and attack when only have to pay 1,000 life points to negate it. Then 1 Red Dragon. It's good in case my opponent sets a lot of cards, or if they just have a lot of them in defense mode, you can get over them, and then the 3,000 attack helps a lot with just beating down your opponent. And that is the extra deck. The Dark World deck is pretty good. I'm still going to be working on it, like I said. I'll probably post another video once I figure it out a bit better. But that is it. See you later, YouTube.